this is a segment we do when we need to just, a little smile on our faces. Dan, Adam, what's good? All right. I will go first. This is actually something that's good, not just like the smile on my baby in the morning, which is very cute and good. But Pope Francis calls to end anti-gay laws and LGBTQ plus welcomes from the church. Sorry, an LGBTQ plus welcome from the church. There we go. Now, is it an order? I don't know. He says, though, it's not a crime. Being homosexual isn't a crime. God loves all his children. Now, what about abortion?
Yeah. I like, people take a lot of authority from like the Pope still, especially in Catholicism. And so anywhere there's authority that maybe our wonderful, luscious leftist voices may not usually permeate, that same message will maybe kind of crack through. I'm ultimately net positive for. Although, like, yeah, like I can't do this to the what's good segment, but like, yeah, let's see more.
Yeah, he said before on abortion that like it wasn't like you shouldn't throw someone out of the church for it. Like it's not a good thing, but like, we cannot condemn something, yada yada. I think it's good.
The Pope's great because he always gets the pat on the back from like a really good take from 1977. It's like, yeah,
exactly.
Like, I'm happy. Thanks for joining.
Playing on easy mode.
20th century. Yeah, I mean, again, it's like when you look at the fire-breathing hate of a lot of evangelical churches, I think we're also kind of grading on a curve, right?
The Pope is woke, though. We've all known that. I mean, the Pope, he's from Latin America.
Yeah.
Defund the Pope.
Yeah, defund it.
Well, he has been
Pope is Antifa, straight up.
By the, I mean, I guess it's relatively okay compared to a lot of religious leaders, right? So that's the wisdom of the apostolic succession.
Wait till these folks hear about what the Catholic Church has actually done. Like, if only they would go after the real groomers. Adam, what's good?
Nothing. Everything's horrible. What's good? Gosh, I'm not ready for this question. Do Dan first, and then I'll think. It's like when I'm at the restaurant, I say order first. I gotta look at the
let me
menu.
just check.
Easy call. What a classic. Okay.
I'm sorry.
My really good one is to borrow really quickly from my music podcast Audio Face and to make it political really fast. So especially in the Pacific Northwest, but a lot of North America, this might be the decade where we start to open up towards decriminalizing some harder drugs on at least the lower end. On the higher end, starting to do real studies into psychedelics, MDMA, psilocybin treatments, and maybe figuring out if those might have some benefits, like can basically help our increasingly, screwed up mental health crisis of the country. That being said, Lil Yachty, one of the most prominent Atlanta trap artists in the world, really just completely did an album that sounds nothing like anything he's ever made before, an entire genre. It sounds like a psychedelic rock album you would trip out to. Ooh. And it's not for everyone, but I heard a podcast that he was on about it, and I didn't expect Lil Yachty to speak so eloquently about psychedelic therapy, how unlearning certain stigmas within like the Black community or within cultural communities, but even just going forward and finding, enlightenment through that. I'm not saying everyone go self-medicate, but I am saying that I am really happy that, outside of everything else that's going on, we are starting to get this change overall, this opening towards, are there plant medicines, things that indigenous groups have been using for centuries that might actually be helpful to us in our modern human condition to expand our understanding of each other?
Oh, damn.
There's my hippie shit for today.
I love that hippie shit. I mean, I've done shrooms. I need to do them more, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard because I married a sober person, and because sometimes you do too much of all the drugs. And I've only done shrooms a handful of times, but it's been like my mom and the earth and the planet, and look at this piece of moss. I love it, and we're all connected. And I just want to find a way to microdose that into like Congress. If we could try, like, that's my Jan 6 coup, is to try and get a little bit of psilocybin into the water supply. I want to see Schumer fucking, let's do this, baby.
Ted Cruz AOC experience, give him a podcast 3 hour and a lot of acid.
Yeah.
Let's solve America.
Let's do it. Adam, what's good? Were you consulting your
I was looking for something good. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to.
or even in your
'cause
life?
even the things I like, they're also problematic. So it's like, okay, I guess like
Such as doing this job.
yeah, where it's
That's
like,
so
okay, I
funny.
guess I'm like happy about the Bears prospects next year, but now football is problematic. So I don't know what to say. It's always everything has a problem. I don't know. The love and compassion of my child. You said that's cheating.
No, it's not cheating.
My kid's in a cuddle phase now, which I am very excited about.
Oh.
Although he much prefers cuddling his mother. But
Boo.
that's like the best thing in the world because he was very not that for the longest time, and now he's like all about it. So it's very sweet. And
No, but
like
that's really
corny things. But I like being the father is like my favorite thing in the entire world. It's everything I've ever done in my life. It's like not even close. Which again, I know it's banal. I know bacteria can breed. It's not like very original, but I still
stop it, Adam. You have got to drop that. I know even bacteria can breed. Fuck that.
No, what I'm saying is
as a Zoomer, I love watching all of my like millennial friends slowly get baby pilled.
I
could cancel all of you, both with tweets from 10 years ago, like, oh, F babies, whatever. I'm just kidding.
I was never a big F baby guy. I think I was like skeptical on marriage, but I've become super marriage pilled too. But no, I think it's like the best thing in the world. He's my little buddy, and we hang out and he's learning words and I'm a superhero to him. So it's, you could argue it's a bit of a narcissism play because he's 50% me, but nevertheless, it's a lot of fun.
Stop taking away from how glorious being a parent and a dad is. And
my point is, even if it is all those things, it's still awesome. This is me being positive.
I know. I think it's really funny. I just want to say that I have a kid who does not like contact naps or like sleeping on me, which is good for like learning how to sleep well. But also like, I'm like, oh, but don't you want to just cuddle? Don't you want to just, and
they circle back. They circle back eventually.
So I can't wait for her to actually be cuddly. Because right now she will literally, if I put my hand on her while she's nursing,
really
eating from my body, I'll like put my hand on her elbow and she'll be like, eh.
Yeah, no. Something like that.
What the fuck? Ugh, I'm eating. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/Bitchuation Room. Do it.